Welcome back to the Real Crypto Space. I'm your co-host Louis, and today's video is going to be on Stacks or STX.
Welcome back to the Real Crypto Space. As Louis said, we are going to be talking about the cryptocurrency called Stacks. And as you guys may know, this isn't financial advice, so make sure you always do your own research because we're not financial advisors. And hopefully you guys do enjoy this video.
So for those of you who don't know what Stacks is, I'll just quickly run it down for you. STX is a native cryptocurrency for Stacks, and it's used to fuel smart contracts for Bitcoin, and it's to reward the miners on the Stacks network. So you'll get Bitcoin in return, and it also enables holders, the actual users of Stacks, to earn Bitcoin from stacking as well, which I'm going to show you in a minute before the technical analysis does take place. So as we see here, the market cap is $1.3 billion, and it has been more than double that in the past. We've gone to $3 before. If we look down here, $3.39 3 months ago. We're currently 63% down from there, but we know it can go here, and I definitely believe it can be a lot more than this as well. I'm a personal big holder in Stacks. The first reason I was introduced to it was from 2019 in the blockchain.com airdrops, and then you got them in 2020. You got a free 100 or 1,000 stacks, something like that. And from that, I researched into Stacks, and now I'm a big holder of Stacks because it really is a great project. When I looked into it, the fact you can earn Bitcoin as well, it is an amazing project. I cannot stress that enough. And it's been doing quite well recently. If we look in the past 7 days, we've just been on a nice uptrend here. As you can see, we were at $1.05 and we went to $1.26. We've done fairly well recently. Of course, that is due to the Bitcoin's pump to almost 45k, 44.8k, and of course that dictates everything that does happen in crypto. But I just wanted to let you know here that we can definitely be more than this, and this is a good price, especially if you bought in at the 98-cent price. You're looking very good right now, that's for sure. But let's look into what's going on. So as you see here, diversity is important for an ecosystem to be stable, and this is everything that Stacks has. They really are an all-rounder. As you see here, we have NFT marketplaces, we have writing platforms, which is something you don't see all the time in crypto projects. DeFi protocols, of course, that's a common thing, along with the NFT marketplaces. Digital identities, also a common one, and many more decentralized applications. So welcome to Stacks. This is everything we do offer. So now if we go onto the website, we can see here, if you hold Stacks, STX, the token of Stacks, you will earn Bitcoin. So stacking a new way to earn Bitcoin. Hold and temporarily lock your STX, Stacks native currency, and support the network security and consensus. As a reward, you will earn Bitcoin. That is very, very cool. Which other project apart from Crypto.com Supercharger is giving you Bitcoin just for holding another cryptocurrency? It's definitely something worth looking into for sure. If you're a big Bitcoin bull, if you really do believe in Bitcoin, you're a Bitcoin maxi, STX would go alongside you holding Bitcoin. It would be a great idea, that's for sure, especially at these prices. Of course, not financial advice. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about when it came to Stacks, what it is, why it's so good, and everything I feel that you really needed to know before we got into technical analysis, where you can decide if you really do think is a good time now to be buying after you know all the information I've just told you about the project itself. So let's get into that and see if it's bullish on the charts as well.
From what we can see on the weekly time frame, we did have a massive rejection, unfortunately. Everyone was saying we're going to be reaching all-time highs and we were going to be going to the moon. Unfortunately, the same thing played out again, as you guys can see here. We pump up to all-time highs and have a massive rejection lower. Okay, and that rejection did see a big move lower. And unfortunately, a lot of people lost money. For example, this rejection right here was a 46% rejection. So imagine putting $1,000 into this, you'll be down like almost $500, and that's something that a lot of people couldn't believe. And let's say you bought into this hype right here, and now you'd probably be down around 70%, unfortunately. So it would be around $300 at this time. However, we're not going to be negative. We're going to be looking at the positive side, and unfortunately, there is none. But from what we can see here, we have pumped up quite nicely from what we can see, and we didn't have much of a rejection lower. We did reject, but we couldn't actually make a bullish trend higher, and unfortunately, it has caused a lot of bearish price action, and it's not really looking quite promising for the cryptocurrency Stacks. Okay, and unfortunately, from what we can see here, we may end up seeing more bearish momentum for the cryptocurrency before we start to become more bullish, because this right here is not a massive rejection that we want to be seeing. A rejection, something like something like this right here would be a very bullish pump, and that's something that we need to see, and that's something that led to a massive extrapolated move. Moves like these tend to be a bearish move. Moves like these tend to be a bearish move. Moves like these most likely will be a bearish move as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Moves like these, lethargic moves like these, tend to be the start of a bull run. And yeah, that's definitely something that you guys need to keep in mind. And we're not seeing any lethargic moves from stacks. If you go to the 4 hour time frame, it's still looking the same. Like these massive extrapolated moves are showing, a bullish order flow, but as of right now, it is not showing us, a great deal in bullish prices. We may see a retracement lower before we start to pump up higher, but as of right now, we are not looking bullish at all. If I do go to the hourly time frame, if I do go to the hourly time frame, from what we can see here, we are seeing a little bit of rejection from the lows. It doesn't want to come back down to the range, and from what we understand, it is looking fairly decent. We may be in consolidation, and that's something that may take in place within the next couple of weeks. Anyways, that's what I've got to say in this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and this is not financial advice as well.
So that is the end of the video. If you feel like you've taken any value from watching this video, then we really would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day.